happening, all you fellow cosmics? This is Cosmic D's. It's been some time, hey. I truly missed all of you. Yeah, all of you guys. Most especially, putting out presentations and doing these fun projects, introductions, whether they be artistry, music, and the video melds, or the entertainment media world productions. So finally given a bit of a break, somewhat, and in such timing has presented perfectly that with everything going on now between the comic as well as cinematic universes, and here specifically speaking to the MCU, as of late, just truly grateful to have this opportunity, which is why I ensure to get you guys ASAP. The latest San Diego Comic-Con informations, materials, data, such as I were able, but yeah, it was really fun. I do apologize because each of the bids I did have availed within some 4 minutes of presentation, but unfortunately, stuff. But I did really aim to get it out back to you all as fast as possible. Hope you guys have been enjoying those few tidbits. I think they're really important and meaningful in terms of what they represent as well as what they infer, by sheer virtue of the manner, in which they were given to us. The thing is, there's been a heck of a lot of mixed responses, emotions, as well as the outright receptive aspect in regards to Thor Love and Thunder. Okay, personally, guys, as much as alongside everything else, like any human, I'm a geek. I love being geeky, and I love my comic universes. I most especially love the fact of their translations to cinematics that have availed us a truly live adventure, which we're gratefully in this day and age capable of enjoying. So that said, such as specifically as I've is to distinctly acknowledge the fact that I take it all as best as I'm able in light of their personal respective stance and placements. How that happens as an actuality is that most of you guys, with the responses I've been seeing on social media, I will not disagree with in so much as to say that it's wrong. No, we're fans, and we comic fans are the epitomization of fandom, and I don't care what anybody else spouts versa thereof. But as such, it is somewhat an expectance that you don't stray that far off, okay? Having appreciated that fact, truth is, guys, Thor Love and Thunder is long since been noted as a Taika Waititi presentation. Come on, it's Taika Waititi. What did you expect? So outside of that, the aesthetics of it all, okay, I personally don't give a second away to that, because yeah, the tentacle look and stuff like that did, come into play with his progression and sort of demonization, as it were, if I'm correct. But I think the way the prosthetics or makeups were applied in line of Mr. Bale, just it showed me to myself as a gore. I mean, the guy was gore by all regards and respects. It's just this was no end game, so we kind of had to know that bond and investment, as you would, was not possible to be made. Outside of that, and more so of importance, I feel, is, as such said Taika Waititi presentation, I feel the guy did us an awesome service, breaking away from his actual norm to try and unveil such closer proximity. And that's not actually being, appreciated. And I think it deserves props for that. I just believe that a lot of the problems stem from the fact that there was not enough time, there was no build-up, zero precedent. So it just felt that one's expectations was never able to be met under those circumstances, okay? What I will say is, though, Christian Bale, Russell Crowe, and, if I'm not mistaken, Matt Damon, they did this stuff. The thing about eternity being an issue, guys, stipulated very clearly, and I do hope that that was the intent, as Valkyrie expounds upon. The first person, single wish, okay? In regards of the whole why Thanos did or did not, truth is, it could be a number of things, but it would never be anything to do with a limitation, because if God were to so will it, every god would have been. So I don't think utilizing that much of power would have posed an issue in terms of the Mad Titan himself. On social media as well, guys have not really been focusing, on that whole dictation and instructional aspect with the voice directing gore and stuff. So, and I don't believe that the entity killed or defeated in the beginning when Gore would receive the Necro Sword, which, guys, was specified as the Necro Sword. And I know it's not really warranted that one consider deleted scenes or crossed out ideologies that were originally considered, even acted upon, however, never made the final cut. So, because of naturally, uh, technically, that means they never occurred or existed. Okay, so but the second Venom, the Carnage edition, did have the deleted scene with Carnage specifically calling upon the aspect of Null himself, right? To me, what I do take out of that is Null's intended. He's predetermined. He's been meant to enter the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I know for a fact that that sort of bounds being initially sought after wouldn't just be something so easy to track back upon. So, given all of the build up prior, and then with everything that just transpired in the single movie, Null is here. It's as clear as day. I mean, yeah, sure, they could. The emphasis has been placed upon, like, guys, you know what? We're not aligning comic accuracies. However true we may strive to maintain, but don't expect, the cinematic works to be a conjunctive of the original comics. But I mean, thereupon, we do know that most of Marvel's presentations have actually, in fact, utilized the comics ultimate universe. Sorry guys, it's just so much has been going on. There's so many details to go over and over and over like a rover. So yeah, sorry. Okay, but yeah, now it's coming, guys. You gotta be happy about that. Okay, that hell has been introduced, and the thing about it is, cosmic abstract entities are now here. I mean, yes, the way eternity was presented as some minuscule statuesque, even with the universal output or outlook, or many took that to mean like, it was marginalized. No, guys, come on. We do know we cannot perceive these in any form close to their natural selves. And I believe that is the sort of consideration that went into this. That this was just some location at the center of the cosmos where the visage mind me, of said eternity was presented to capacitate mortals, as it were. I mean, you all know there weren't any interactions, there weren't any motions or functions or even attempts at by the representation of eternity. So, that's more symbolic than actuality. So, before we start getting into the fun stuff, as well as the not so fun stuff, I thought I'd just put this out there and tell you guys that miss you stacks, each and every one of you. Love the support, appreciate it all, and thrive off the love that all of you have been putting out consistently. Please do, if possible though, click the like if when you're enjoying the works, and subscribe where possible, guys. But other than that, you know what? Truth is, I just do this for the love of it and the fact of having people that will possibly happen to be interested and entertained when I so do is meaning enough and worth enough. So be good, guys. Be kind. Be happy. Stay cosmic. Peace out.